So I had a little request from my Parkinson's group at Galon to create a short video of exercises you can do in a chair. So some very simple mobility exercises that can be done at home in a short space of time. So this routine is just for you. So we're going to do a head to toe workout. So what I want you to do first of all is bring yourself more to the edge of your chair. I don't want you to be sort of slumped and slumping back. Use your core muscles around your trunk, so all the muscles around your midsection here, to hold yourself upright first of all. It is better if you can sit on a firmer chair rather than do these exercises on a sofa or a soft chair. So try and sit on a firmer chair. And I want you also to be planted with your feet. So your feet are grounded onto the floor. So think about yourself being a tripod. Your left foot, your right foot and your bottom are your bases of support. So I want you to be grounded through your feet. Try not to have your feet sort of out or kind of underneath you. So your feet are supporting you and helping you to hold yourself upright. And then we're going to start with some head movements. So we're going to look up and look down. So try and take this movement as far as you feel comfortable. Don't force it. Go to your range. So with all these movements, I don't want you to go into pain. You might feel a little bit of a stretch or a bit of a discomfort, but I don't want you to go into pain. So go to your limit. And then pause in the middle and we're going to go side to side. So we're looking over your shoulder, looking over your other shoulder. But just notice how the only thing that's moving with me is my neck. So try to make sure you're not bringing your body with it. You're just moving your neck. So keep your shoulders back and down. Keep upright using your core and just turn your head from side to side. Come back to the middle and now we're tilting our head to the side. So ear to shoulder. Again, the only thing that's moving is your neck. Try not to move your body, so keep your body still, use your core muscles and just tilt your head from side to side. Last one. And then we're going to go with our shoulders. So we're going to roll our shoulders up, back and down first of all. So nice big movements with your shoulders. Big circles, and then come forwards. And it's quite normal when you're doing these exercises if you hear or feel a few crunches and clunks. That's quite normal, don't worry. But I don't want you to go into pain though, okay? And then maybe position your fingertips on your shoulders if you can. If not, just bend them as far as what you can. But we're now going to do really big circles with our shoulders. So we're almost trying to get our elbows together, up and round. Again, I'm not moving my chest. Notice how my chest isn't coming up. So I'm not moving my body. So my body's staying still, using my core to keep my trunk still, just moving the shoulders. So up, back and down. Nice big circles. And then we're going to go the other way. So you're coming forwards this time. So back, up and forwards. I got a few clunks going on. And then give yourself a hug. So wrap your arms around you. So just take notice which arm is on the top. So you're trying to get your hands behind to touch your shoulder blades or anywhere near, wherever you are. Notice which arm is on the top because now we're going to open up and stretch out to the side. And this time wrap, but with the other arm on top. So whichever arm you had on top the first time around, swap over. Try to hug and hold on to the shoulder blades at the back. And then we're widening, nice stretch out to the side. And then bring your arms down and then we're going to reach one up towards the ceiling and then reach the other. So we're just alternating You can look up to the ceiling as well with your head, or you can look forward. It's whatever's most comfortable for you. If you feel a bit dizzy or anything when you're looking up, then just reach the arms one at a time with your head forward, or you can bring in the head as well and look up. But again, your body stay nice and stable. You're not swaying from side to side, being grounded through the feet. So nice stable base of support between both feet and your pelvis. And bring that back down. And now we're just going to do a little bit of a twist. So you can bring your arms up and twist if that feels comfortable. Or if it feels too much to bring your arms up, you can keep your arms down. But we're just trying to twist through the middle section of our body. So whatever feels comfortable, just rotating from one side to the other. So now twisting through the spine. And then come back to the middle, lower the arms. And now I almost want you to collapse in the middle, so making that C shape, so almost like you're slumping and then coming back up and arching. So you're slumping in the middle and coming back and arching. So almost like you're trying to get your belly button and your breastbone together and then away. So it's like those 2 points are coming closer together and then they're moving away from each other. So this just works our abdominals and our core muscles. And then we're going to reach down side to side. So before you do this, make sure both feet are grounded. Imagine that you've got a bunch of grapes underneath each foot and you're squashing the grapes into the floor. So I want you to be really strong in your legs, not passive. So make sure the legs are switched on, they're nice and strong. As you reach down towards the right, you really should squash your grapes even more through that foot as you reach, and then push yourself up. Same on the other side. So you use your leg to bring yourself back up. So your leg is stabilizing you and then it's pushing you back up. So really push through the foot as you reach down side to side. This is really useful for helping your balance and your stability, because sometimes people can fall sometimes when they're reaching down. So if you get your leg involved and your leg is helping with that movement, you'll notice you'll be a lot more stable. So as you push side to side, you're pushing through the foot, and the foot, you're using your leg muscles to bring yourself back up. And now we're going to come onto the hips. So we're going to bring one knee up. That supporting leg, remember, squash into the floor. So squash those grapes into the floor with the supporting leg as you bring the other leg up. So we're going to go up and down, lifting the knee up towards the chest, trying not to collapse through the middle. So try not to bring your body down as you do that. Try and keep yourself upright. So you're using your core muscles around your midsection to bring that leg up, being strong through this leg that's still on the floor. And then we're going to swap over. So squash your grapes through that supporting leg. So push down into the floor as you lift the other side up. Keep your body upright. Use your core muscles to bring that knee directly up. And if you can, try and bring it up in one straight line rather than letting it come across your body. So you want to try and get that movement up and down, that nice straight fluid movement. If you can, I know that can be challenging, okay? But we're just going to try. Doesn't matter if it doesn't happen. If your body doesn't do what you want it to do, it doesn't matter. But we're just trying to do that, okay? And then bring that back down. So now we're going to work the thighs a little bit more. So if you can straighten one knee. So I'm just going to show you on the side. So you're still upright. Squash your grapes through that supporting leg. Lift that leg up so you're straightening the knee. So you should feel your thigh muscle working here. Notice that I keep upright in my body when I do that. I don't collapse round. So try and keep yourself upright. Use your core muscles. Now swap over. Push down through that leg, swap over. So you're strong through this leg, squashing your grapes through this leg, keeping yourself upright, straightening the knee, feeling the thigh muscle here work, so feeling your quad work, holding it, and then back down. And we're going to swap over to the other side. So this time I want you to hold that position, be nice and strong, and then start pointing and flexing the foot at the same time. It's going to go up and down with the foot, keeping the leg raised. And then we're going to do a circle. So a big circle with our ankle in one direction and a big circle with our ankle in the other direction. Pop that leg back down. Well done. Let's swap to the other side. So push down through this foot that's supporting you. Keep yourself upright, straightening the knee, pointing and flexing the foot. So just moving that ankle. And then big circle, so nice big circle with your ankle, keeping the leg still. So you should feel that thigh really having to work now. And then circle in the other direction. And then bring that back down. So now we're going to go to our ankles and our calves. So we're just going to come up onto your tiptoe, raising your heel and then back down, and then same on the other side. So we're just swapping from one to the other, again maintaining that upright position. So nice and upright with your body as you swap from side to side. And then we're going to do two together. So both heels up and down, up and down. And there we have it. So we've now just done a full body mobility and exercise, just sat in the chair. So you can tap into this every day if you want. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Anyway, I've made it especially for you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next session.